The other thing GMC marked was the end of the Pro Tour regular season.
Point
Really,
champ.
I'm just saying the end of the regular season. Because Music City's next weekend, National Tour. I couldn't tell you what's going on with the National Tour right now. I'll tell you next week because I'll do research. But I'm just saying.
I think the National Tour points leader is Ricky.
Probably.
I'm pretty sure. I
was
saw
Paul.
PDGA posted it. I'm pretty sure it's Ricky.
It was Paul, I think, but he skipped Delaware. And Ricky won Delaware?
No, Connor O'Reilly
Connor
won.
O'Reilly won Delaware.
Okay. Just going to forget that just happened.
But Pro Tour regular season, who was the player of the year?
You guys had this on
I want to hear
debate
your
last
opinion
night.
on this.
It's Eagle. It's Eagle's the player of the year.
See, I agree with you, but it's a lot closer than I thought.
I heard
Ricky has 3. Brody was trying to include Silver Series last night. Silver Series mean nothing to me when we're talking about player of the year. When
See that?
you're talking about player of the year, because Eagle didn't play any, so you're going to penalize Eagle for not showing up to Silver Series?
Yes. Well, no. No, I'm not going to penalize Eagle, but I am going to give Ricky credit because he beat good players at those events. That does add to his season.
See, I disagree. I look at Silver Series as like
add
another
to
8.
his season.
It adds to his
But
points.
I don't. Who cares?
I'm not talking about
I don't
points
care if it was
winner.
a C tier. If it was labeled with the Pro Tour and he played against really good players and beat them all. Like I don't care.
I
what
just care
it's
about
called.
Elite Series.
Well, that's just
Regardless, Ricky had 3 of them. Ricky
Like-
won 3 Pro Tours this year,
dumb. Okay.
which that's more than I thought. Eagle won 4.
Which
One
ones
win
did
separated.
Which one did Ricky? Which ones did Ricky win?
You're gonna make me look it up.
He won 3.
I love that
PDG
voice that
Ricky.
you're going with.
I don't know
today.
why I'm going with it, but I'm
I
rolling
like
with
it.
it. It's sticking.
I didn't realize he won 3.
So Ricky won Jonesboro, Preserve, Ledgestone.
co-win.
Co-won Ledgestone.
See, that co-win right there is what makes it me very confidently able to say Eagle. Because the co-win, I cannot count as a full win. I can't do it. 'Cause
So here's
you
what
had
I'm
it. The
saying.
hardest part of winning is the winning, like actually like making the clutch putt down the stretch. So like getting to cop out of like the actual crunch time, the co-win does not count as much of a win.
Here's what I'll say:
So-
if Eagle or Rick wins USDGC, it settles it for me.
That they had a better season.
that person had the better year,
Yeah.
they won.
Oh, winning a major.
But-
heck, if Paul wins USDGC, I might say he had a better season than Ricky.
No, okay, you're crazy.
It gets closer. It gets
No, because Ricky also won national tours.
I know. I'm just saying. It gets,
If you're factoring in
it gets
Silver
closer,
Series, Ricky
man.
had like 5
Majors
or 6
are a big
wins.
deal. Majors are a big deal because it's like when the stakes are highest. If you can win when the stakes are the highest, then like that shows a lot about your season. And Paul also had a world title snatched out of his hands too. As far as I'm concerned, Paul did what he needed to do to win worlds. It just was James Conrad just said not today. So you got
You
to
can't give Paul a world title.
I'm
because
not giving
he-
it to him. I'm saying second place. Like when the stakes have been highest, if Paul were to win USDGC, I'd be able to say, yeah, Paul had like a few wins, and then when this like in the majors, like he showed up. So like that would be my case for him. I'm not saying I would say that, but
Right now, I'm leaning.
just preparing my
Right
cases.
now, I'm leaning towards Eagle.
I'm for sure
from the
Eagle.
one more win. Because Ricky also his worst finish all year was 14th, and his worst finish on the Pro Tour was 11th.
Ricky
you can't
is
say that about
Ricky is a more consistent player, but Eagle is
Eagle did come in like 47th at Waco.
He's been
You can
to
say
it.
it was a back injury, something like that. But
he's been too impressive. I can't not say Eagle. He's just been too impressive.
yeah, but I do think Ricky has a. If Ricky wins USDGC, I'm going Ricky.
Ricky has a quiet season.
Now, this will be another interesting question.
Quiet isn't like he's been playing well.
Who
but
had a
nobody's
better
paying attention.
season, Paul or Calvin?
Paul. I don't like it. This is what you're gonna like. You can
Well, they're
feed
ranked
me
3 and 4 in the world.
I say you can feed me the top 5 finishes that Calvin probably has over Paul, but we all know that that's because Calvin
Actually, so
is
Paul
not
and
as much of
Calvin-
a psycho when it
Paul
comes.
and Calvin have had very similar seasons finishing wise, but Paul has one more Elite Series win.
Yeah, I would
That's
say-
it. So it's got to lean Paul.
Yeah, it's
I would
Paul.
agree. I would agree with you there. But season
I even
wise,
say it.
if Calvin wins USDGC, then
Then he has
goes
a better
Calvin.
season. Yeah.
if Calvin wins Music City,
USDGC tips a
if
lot.
Calvin wins Music City, I think that they're pretty much
Here's
knotted
the thing.
up.
We can talk about these people winning USDGC. We all know the guy winning USDGC we probably haven't even heard of yet.
Probably Adam
Yeah,
Hammonds.
true.
We haven't even thought, no, it's going to be something we're not talking about. It always is. Jeremy Colling is going to make a run at USDGC this year.
He always does.
Mark
make a
my
run.
words.
Jeremy Colling always makes a run
He
at
is going to threaten for his second title this year.
Nate Sexton's just going to
That's
pop
gonna,
back into
that's
the
gonna be the
picture.
next TikTok you see of me making an awful take right there.
Nate Sexton's going to pop back in the picture and win USDGC. There's a take. Final question. We actually put this one out to Twitter. What about
Ooh.
Calvin or Adam? Who had a better season? Adam Hammes or Calvin Heimberg? Because 60% of people on Twitter said that Adam Hammes had a better season than Calvin Heimberg.
That's just because he had his first win.
Adam has 2 wins.
1. 2. He has a national tour and a pro tour.
And Calvin has 1.
I will pull that up to confirm.
Yes.
Do we have Wi-Fi in here now?
Yeah.
Dope.
Yeah. I installed it yesterday. Hooked it right up. No problem.
If there's an Adam Ham,
I would say Adam Hammes is having the
out of
better
Tennessee.
season. And the reason I would say it's very close.
I disagree.
It's very close, but the reason I lean Adam Hammes I guess this is not being objective, but I'm an opinionated person. But the reason I'm going to lean Adam is because he is having what I would call a breakout season, whereas Calvin Heimberg, as we discussed last week, is having a downward season from where he was last year.
Okay. But
So,
we're
like-
not asking as
so
to who
let's say
performed
if
to.
2 people intersect in the same place, like I would consider them pretty even, and one person's going uphill and one person's going downhill, I'm taking the guy going uphill.
Okay.
Come on.
Here's what I'll read.
That
Here's
sounded
what I will
very
read.
poetic. But
I will
what
read
meant.
this. 34th,
I don't care about
24th,
finishes, man.
45th,
W's.
54th.
W's. That's all I care about is a W.
Calvin Heimberg,
Dub.
33rd.
Dub.
Here's the stat I care about. W or L.
And you just took a big L because Calvin Heimberg definitely had a better season. You can't argue it.
Dubs.
Doesn't matter.
Dubs.
You can say
I
dubs
bet you
all
Calvin
want.
Heimberg would probably trade seasons with Adam Hammes.
He wouldn't. If
If he cares about winning, he would.
Calvin Heimberg.
Calvin Heimberg is doing
Heimberg
great
would
for
gain
himself in disc
one
golf.
win.
What
And
good?
Calvin Heimberg would gain one win, and
Yeah. What good is do
he
those
would
places
exchange
do?
Waco. He would go from finishing in 4th to.
Okay,
34.
we're talking about maybe a couple $1,000s.
We're talking
Heimberg-
about being on lead card and on coverage, or not being seen at all.
I'm just saying Heimberg's doing all right for himself. That guy, if I'm in Heimberg's shoes, like I'm doing all right. Like I'm not worried about scrapping for money on tour.
It's not about money.
Okay, but like I'm just saying
Notoriety.
that-
You're not
I've-
being covered if you're coming in 34th,
Calvin
24th,
Heimberg-
54th, 45th. We didn't mention Adam Hammes' name
Hammes-
until he won
No,
MVP.
dude. Hammes-
we very rarely talked about him.
Hammes-
Calvin Heimberg has been on our lips all year because he's
on
been up top.
ours. Nobody else's.
People were arguing
No,
halfway
dude.
through the season that Calvin Heimberg was the best player in the world.
Heimberg's been a ghost this year, dude. I can't even.
Well, if
see
you're going to
him.
argue like that and not use logic, then we'll move on. That's fine.
I feel like I need to preface to everybody
Yeah,
that we
so-
shot Bogey Bro banter before
I'm not mad.
before Grip Block this
Everyone
week.
getting mad over here.
I want
And
you
it
to use
was
logic.
a very
my logic. I
hostile
gave my
environment.
logic. My official logic answer is that I'm just
And it's
valuing wins
continuing.
way higher than you.
You value so basically when I say who had a better season, you erase everything and just
No,
say
no.
Adam won 2, Calvin run 1.
No, not everything. I'm
Then-
just saying.
yes, you did.
Not everything. I'm not erasing
How?
everything. I'm saying yes. I realize that Heimberg. I'm saying Hammes' other finishes, some events they were significantly worse, but he has been around. He has not been like off the face of the earth, and he's got 2 wins versus 1.
There were several events where he was off the face of the earth,
some events where he was off the face of the earth.
like 4 or 5.
Okay, this is what you
You
asked for
wrote-
my opinion on this podcast. I'm telling you that I value his wins more. Therefore, I'm saying
I think
Hammes
it's
had
an
a better
awful take.
season.
I think it's an awful
Okay,
take.
that's fine.
Make a TikTok out of that one. That might be a worse take than Big Germ winning USDGC. To be honest with you.
Okay.